Hello and welcome to another episode of The Proper Take. It is Wednesday, the 25th of May. Yesterday we went 4-1, managed to get back a lot of the money we lost from the day before, hoping to do even better than that today and sweep. Feel really good about today's picks. The only game we lost yesterday was in the NHL, which, you know what, we've lost 4 NHL days in a row, and sometimes when you're just on a bad streak, a shitty streak like that, you just need to take a day off. Obviously, you're not seeing it right. Your numbers, our system's not seeing it right. So today we are going to take a day off from the NHL. It is the Blues versus the Avalanche in Colorado. We don't really like the odds either on any of it. So we're going to stay away from that game. We are going to look in the NBA, though, with the Boston Celtics versus the Miami Heat. The Heat are hoping to have everybody back for today's game and healthy. The Celtics, they've got Marcus Smart and Robert Williams III as game-time decisions, but I think they might have them healthy back for today's game also. That will be a interesting game. It's moved from +1 for the Heat to +2.5 now. So the Heat are now +2.5 in that game. So the bettors seem to be on the Celtics over there. As far as MLB, we're 3-0 yesterday, which was nice. I've got an early game. We are betting on the Giants early again today. It's about to start for us in 20 minutes. So we'll be watching that game closely. But we are going to have a few games for you guys as well in MLB, including an underdog bet that we like. So let's have a look at today's games in baseball. First game we're going to be looking at is going to be the Cincinnati Reds against the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs have won the previous 2 meetings in this series in Cincinnati. You got Carl Hendricks pitching for the Cubs, who has pitched pretty decent this year, but still not great. And then you got Luis Castillo, who's same, pitched decent, but hasn't won a game, hasn't got a win on his record so far this year. It is a 43% chance of rain, so we hope that doesn't affect the starting pitchers so much, as far as it doesn't start raining in the 2nd or 3rd inning and they have to stop and then the starting pitcher can't come back out. We hope it's a delay before the game, and then everything will be fine after. But we are going to take the Cincinnati Reds there. They're going to be -140 in that game. And then the next game we're looking at is the Marlins versus the Rays. It's going to be Cody Petit pitching against Drew Rasmussen. Drew Rasmussen's had a great start for the Rays. He's 4-1 with 2.38 ERA. Cody Petit, he hasn't got a win next to his name yet. He's mainly been pitching at the bullpen. He did have 1 start, though. But he's had a fantastic, he's pitched 23 innings and only let 1 home running and 12 hits. He's only had 2 earned runs in 23 innings pitched for Miami. They did lose yesterday 4-0. They couldn't even get a run in that game. We are going to be taking the Marlins, though, against the Rays. And then the last game we're going to be looking at is the same game we took yesterday also, which is the Angels against the Rangers. Glenn Otto is pitching for the Rangers. Reed Dietmers is pitching for the Angels. He's the kid that had the no-hitter this season for the Angels. Other than that, he hasn't pitched particularly great in his other games, but he came back after that understandably and didn't pitch well. That's bound to happen, especially with someone at a young age. But do think he's going to get back on form today, so we are taking the Angels as well. So just to recap, because we haven't even told you who we're taking in the Celtics Heat game, but I think you guys know, if you watch us enough, who we think is going to win this series and who we're going to take today. So we are taking the Miami Heat +2.5. I believe they're going to win today's game, but we'll take them +2.5 because they're giving us that. So why not? I'm taking that +2.5 -110. In baseball, We are going to take the Reds minus 140 against the Cubs. We are taking the Marlins plus 160 against the Rays, which would be a nice win to come up on. And we're taking the Angels minus 170 against the Rangers. Okay, so just to clarify, and with our units, we are taking the Miami Heat plus 2.5 for 4 units. We are taking the Reds minus 140 money line for 4 units. We are taking the Marlins plus 160 money line for 4 units. And we are taking the Angels minus 170 money line for 4 units. Let's go 4-0 today. Let's sweep the board, especially with that underdog money line, and it'll be a fantastic day. That'll put us well up on the month. So just don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, click the subscribe button below, turn your notifications on so you get these videos as soon as they come out, so you're able to put the picks in right away. And we'll catch you again tomorrow.